Hi everyone, John Tuki here into this video. Um, I'm gonna talk about a rumor that's been going on in the gaming world for a couple of days now, and I saw this other channel um, talk about it, and I figure why not, give my opinion on it, So here we are at making of this video, and the actual rumor that we're gonna talk about right today in this video is going to be about Sony. And if you guys are a big fan of Sony, um, I'm a big fan of Sony, so goods. But the rumor is that next year they're planning to bring out the PlayStation 5, and um, that's not gonna be a really good idea in part of Sony, because if they know gaming, if they like, they're basically they need to know gaming because they're like a gaming company. But I mean, like, the history of gaming, you know, the same thing happened with Sega when they brought out the Sega Saturn, when they like bringing out the attachments for the 32x bit, you know, because the 32x bit, if you guys don't know, it was like the most advanced graphically wise console out there, for all those little kids, that's what we used to play on, man. But other than, like I said, there, and then after they bought the attachment for the 32x bit, I guess that Sega did like, oh, screw that, it's like we're gonna bring out the Sega Saturn. So they brought the Sega Saturn, and um in perspective, here I'll put you guys in perspective. 32X is the PS4. So the 32X bit attachment is the PS4 Slim, the slimmer model. Um, no, actually scratch that. The 32X console, the original console, is the PS4. The 32X bit attachment is a PS4 Pro. So and if you do the math, the Sega Saturn is gonna be the PS5. So what they did with the Sega Saturn, now you know what I'm talking about. They explained it a little bit much better. They they kind of like made it, and we're only talking about Sony, Sega of America, because Sega of Japan already had it, like already, like, it was like probably a year or 2 years out in Japan somewhere. But what Sega of America did was, like, they brought the Saturn out, and were trying to make it the main console, because back in the time, when Nintendo and Sega were going at it, just like Atari and Sega were going at it, you know. But and then I guess after a while, um, they just made it a joke. Now that, like, if you say Sega Saturn, like, you're thinking of it's gonna come up first thing is gonna come out a joke, because after I think like a month, or no, not even a month, probably a year or 2 years later, they brought out the Dreamcast, and me and my brother used to have a Dreamcast, at the time I didn't know what the fuck it was at the time, and then I just figured it was something, so, I was just like, but yeah, that's how it's gonna go down with Sony. If they do that, they're gonna eventually, they have really good, a really good console. They developed a really good console, and they developed a really nice looking console. But the thing is that they're getting nervous because the Scorpio, like Xbox Scorpio or Project Scorpio, whatever you want to call it, it's more powerful than the PS4 Pro. In terms of kind of graphics, kind of display wise, I'm like, if I were to buy, let's say, a Genesis, I'm not buying it because of the graphics. I'm just buying it because I like the games on there, And I mostly half my childhood I did own a Genesis. You know, I used to play Street Fighter with my brother all the time. You know, we used to have some amazing amazing time on that Genesis. You know, and it's just like, you know, like that, like you don't need like all this graphics. Yeah, it looks good and everything, but you don't need those graphics, you know. But that's the same thing's gonna do with PlayStation 4. Sony is gonna do with the PlayStation 4, you know. It's gonna like make a great console, and then they're getting kind of, or they're gonna get nervous and like, screw that, we need fucking, they're gonna be like, screw that, we don't need a bigger and powerful console. And that's where the PS5 is gonna come in. And they're after, I guess after a week, probably after 2 years or so, there is gonna be like, oh, screw that, is a bad idea. Because each company has its own flaws. Like, there's that they're trying to, or planning to do. Sega like experienced it, and then I forget, I think Atari did the video game crash. Some other gaming company was gonna like cause a second gaming um recession, you know. But you know, tell me, let me know down in the comments if you think that's a very good idea. Like, I'm not saying, well, I don't think it's a very good idea, cause like I said, they could easily bring it out in like 2020 or 2022, 2021, something like that, you know. Give it, give the PS4 Pro more time to live, you know. Because it ain't gonna be fair for the PS4, the original PS4, to like, since 2013, and we're 2000, I think 2000, yeah, 2013, 2014, around that time. Actually, yeah, 2013 came off of the, no, actually 2014, my bad. 2014, the PlayStation 4 came out, and it's gonna be no fair that it has like a longer um lifespan than the PS4 Pro, and then let the PS4 Pro have the same, or the same, almost the same lifespan. But let me know down in the comments if you think this is a good idea. Like I said, I don't think this is a good idea. This is a dumb idea. Like, each gaming company should learn from their mistakes. Let's say, like, you know, with Microsoft, the Xbox One, the original Xbox. You know how they PS3, you know, the PS3 had everything, USB, you name it, it had it. You Blu-ray, it had it, and then nobody wanted it, so the Xbox, like, they did the same mistake as that, so they're just like, they should learn instead of like repeating the same mistakes. But let me know down in the comments what you think about this. But like I said, this is just a rumor, it's not confirmed from Sony, but it's just a rumored. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I really appreciate if you guys drop a like, and like, you know, I'll catch you guys in the next GTA 5 video. Without being said, you know, I'll see you guys later, and peace out.